All right, guys. So these are the positions I took on USDJPY. You guys see, we took 10 lots. You guys see the positions where we got into, just like we see on the chart. You guys see how much I made. Almost 6,500. You guys know it's a live FTMO account as usual. You guys see. All right. All right, guys. So for this week's breakdown video, we're gonna go over USDJPY. You guys already seen that the US dollar has been improving so much, and your boy actually ended up capitalizing on that. So we bagged over 93 to 97 pips on UJ. We got into the trade earlier on in the week, and we managed to bag almost $7,000 from it. So to me, that's a win in my book, no matter what, even though it's not 10,000 or more, which that's my goal every single trade I get into. But I'll take that, right? It's the second week of August, I think, and for right now, I'm okay with that, right? Going into the weekend very positive. That's a good start of the month to me, all right? I hope you guys like this video. Please like, share, hit that subscribe button, all right? Let's go. All right, guys, so where do we start on UJ, right? So first things first, there's some key things we want to point out. On UJ, I only focus on these major levels only, right? Because UJ respects structure a lot, right? So far, looking at USDJPY, you realize what? We had price pushing to the upside. Ever since we had this rally happening here, price never came back until we got a retest around here in July, right? Once price came back here, what happened? We had a push to the upside with price retesting this major support here. We all know this move where price rallies to the upside, right? So now that we understand that our overall direction on USDJPY structure-wise is to the upside, we want to also understand what does the US dollar look like from a news perspective, right? So what do you guys know that we've been focusing on? We've been focusing on what? The interest rates going from what? 5.25 to 5.50, right? Also, we're looking at unemployment data. We're looking at CPI, right? As I always say, every single week that we step out, that we come out, every single week that we start trading, there's always specific news that the market is waiting for, So like me, even though I took this position on UJ, I didn't take the position how I would take it on a day that I have news events, but I still took it. Why? Because I understood structure, but I needed something to help support my overall process of buying. And what helped me, it was that reading we got for the interest rate, which moved from 5.25 to 5.50. So that alone gave me the understanding of where I really stand when it comes on to the US dollar, right? So I know that the US dollar is strong, right? So the only thing that I'm going to be looking for is bullish setups, right? So if you look at my chart, you'll see that I took the position here. I actually tried getting in here, but I took the trade right here. I think I had like 30 pip stop, and it stopped me out. It pushed up. I didn't re-enter, and that's it. But I tried getting in here a few weeks ago, right? But what happened? Let's put this back up here. Once price pushed to the upside, I understood where I am in the market, right? So I realized like this was the area that price created here. So I said to myself, if I know that the US dollar is very bullish, is very strong, has positive readings, positive data, right? All I'm looking for is just bullish setups, breaker retests, double bottom, stuff like that. And it's not hard because let me tell you, trading gets easier when you understand both market structure and also what each economy is doing. How good is it doing? How bad is it doing? What's the important information you got to take from these news events for these peers? Those things you got to focus on, right? So once I'm here, I realized like, okay, we had price pushing up. I missed this. I could have entered here, but I realized like this is the next resistance that I'm playing around because this is the structure price used to tank to the downside to give us this major retest here. So I said, if price breaks above this, more than likely this level is going to be retested, right? And what we got a very, very simple break and retest. But this is 15 pips. I actually went with 30 pips stop loss to start out the trade with, which was supposed to be a 1 to 3.3 or 1 to 3 trade, right? But it ended up being, I ended up putting 15 pips after price pushed here, and he came back still, but it didn't stop me out and price pushed up, right? But you guys realize like it's still pushing to the upside because what? The news that we were expecting for this week is CPI, and we got the results for CPI, right? Everything made sense. But I closed here because what? This was my trade. This was a trade I'm planning. Price got to the major high. I just decided to close. Very, very easy trade. Nothing hard. All it was a break and retest, understanding market structure, understanding where the US stands when it comes on to is it in a good economy right now or is it a bad economy right now? So those are the things, and also knowing when to get in. I got into these trades maybe during New York session, right? And I just left it, right? It played out. All I had to do, leave it alone. I swing this trade. I think I got into this on Tuesday and I closed it out today and I made, $7,000, right? So you guys see, very easy trade. So as I always say to you guys, if you guys like what you see, you guys realize I'm a very simple trader, nothing hard, nothing difficult. I'm very, very big on news events and also structure. That's what I use, right? So as I always say, please like, share, hit that subscribe button. All right. Thank you.